Santa Cecilia was born in Rome during the 2nd century. She was part of a very wealthy family. Cecilia was a virgin who worshipped saints, angels, and virgins to guard her virginity. Cecilia was given in marriage to Valerian. During their wedding, as instruments played, she prayed that she remained pure in body as she was in spirit. Valerian wanted to respect her decision of maintaining a virgin and agreed to join the Christianity religion. Cecilia told her husband she had an angel guarding her virginity, and he would only be allowed to be by her side if he was baptized by Pope Urbanus. Immediately after this, Valerian told his brother the story. His brother Tiberius also agreed to get baptized by Pope Urbanus. During this time, Romans were against Christianity, and both brothers dedicated their time to burying the saints who were murdered each day by the Romans in the city. Because Romans were against Christianity, during this era in Rome, if you were to worship God, you would be killed. Both brothers, Valerian and Tiberius, were beheaded outside of Rome because they were found guilty of helping the Christians. Saint Cecilia then took charge and buried their bodies. It was now Cecilia, the one being accused of being a Christian and worshiping God. She was asked to give up her beliefs, but instead she began to sing and pray to God. The first order was then given by the Romans. Cecilia was to be suffocated in her own bathroom, but this attempt failed. The next order was for her to also be beheaded, but they also made a mistake, and she survived for 3 days. November 22nd was the day that she actually passed away. Her body was taken to the catacomb of San Callisto, where she was buried underground. Saint Cecilia is known for her preaching and prayers to God. She is now represented in artwork by holding an organ in her hands. Other artwork also illustrates Saint Cecilia with musical instruments. Today, Saint Cecilia is remembered every 22nd of November, the date of her death. Musicians and those familiar with music all over the world come out and worship her by singing and playing instruments. During these events, hundreds of musicians come together. The most popular are the mariachis. During this day, most of them don't stay together with their group. They will go ahead and separate depending on what instrument they play. Once gathered, you would see the hundreds of musicians walk the streets playing the same song all together, usually holding an image of Saint Cecilia and making their way to a designated area. The event will then continue by musicians playing their music, usually lasting all night long. This tradition has become an international event that can be seen all over the world. For example, you can see it in Plaza de Mariachi in Los Angeles or Santa Rosa Catholic Church in San Fernando, or the most popular Plaza Garibaldi in the historic downtown of Mexico City. Regardless of where the celebration takes place, you can see how history, religion, and culture brings people together.